नन्दमानन्द करप्रसन्नं प्रेमस्वरूपं ब्रजभावयुक्तं योगीन्द्रमीड्यं भवरोग वैद्यं गुरुं कृपालुं प्रणमामि नित्यम्। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर् गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। वेदानुद्धरते जगन्ति वहते भूगोलमद्विभ्रते दैत्यं दारयते बलिं छलयते क्षत्रक्षयं कुर्वते पौलस्त्यं जयते हलिं कलयते कारुण्यमातन्वते म्लेच्छान् मूर्छयते दशाकृतिकृते कृष्णाय तुभ्यं नमः। नमः कमलना भाय नमः कमल मालिने नमः कमल पादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षण यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रणोति तस्मै तग्वंह देवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। Dear devotees of God, please take book number 1. Please distribute the books. Page number is 52. Page numbers are listed at the bottom of the page 52. You have to be the chorus singer. Chorus. No. Dhuri bhare hari avat dhusari. It's evening time and Lord Krishna is on his way home. Kanhaiya is coming home with the cows. His body is covered with dust raised by the cows' hooves because he is walking behind the cows. to keep track of them, to make sure none of them goes missing. And then a beautiful description is being given. Mor mukut kati kachani kache murli madhur bajavat. His head is adorned with a peacock plumed crown, and a beautiful sash is tied stylishly around his waist. Dhuni suni benu sabay braj banita dekhan ko juri dhavat. His greatest devotees, the gopis, the milk maidens of Braj, when they hear the sound of his flute, they have been waiting all day long to have his darshan, to see him. So they all come out of their homes when they hear the sound of his flute, and they gather together to have a glimpse of him. Kandhe lakuti kamari kari lat uriji manubhavat. He's balancing a staff on one shoulder, the cow-herding staff, the stick, and on the other a black blanket. His tangled curly locks are forcibly attracting everyone to him. Vats prem ras puri surabhithan medini kshir chuavat. And as for the cows, because they have been missing their calves all day long also, so because of motherly affection for their calves, milk is flowing automatically from the cow's udders. So kripalu jhanki jhankan hit shambhu samadhi bhulavat. Jagatguru Sri Kripalu Ji Maharaj says, this scene is so beautiful, so divinely beautiful, that even Bhagwan Shiv, Lord Shankar, comes out of his divine meditational trance to have a glimpse of it. These words, beautiful words, help us to do Roop Dhyan, to meditate on Shri Krishna. They help us greatly to do a very dynamic Roop Dhyan. Shri Krishna is walking, the Supreme Lord is walking home, and his body is covered with dust. So let's do Roop Dhyan as we sing. Please sing after me. धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
मोर मुकुट कटी कछनी काछे
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 मुरली मधुर बजावत धूसरी
मुरली मधुर बजावत धूसरी
मुरली मधुर बजावत धूसरी
मुरली मधुर बजावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे आवत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धुनी सुनी बेनु सबे ब्रज बनीता सबे ब्रज बनीता धुनी सुनी बेनु सबे ब्रज बनीता देखन को जुरे धावत धूसरी
देखन को जुरी धावत धूसरी
देखन को जुरे धावत धूसरी
देखन को जुरी धावत धूसरी
देखन को जुरी धावत धूसरी देखन को जुरे धावत धूसरी धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी कांधे लकुटी काम रे कारी कारी लकुटी काम रे कारी लट उरझी मन भावत धूसरी
लट उलझी मन भावत धूसरी
लट उरझी मन भावत धूसरी
लट उलझी मन भावत धूसरी
लट उरझी मन भावत धूसरी
लट उलझी मन भावत धूसरी
मुरली मधुर बजावत धूसरी
मुरली मधुर बजावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी
भरे
हरियावत धूसरी
वत्स प्रेम रस पूरी सुरभि थन
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 मेदिनी क्षीर चुआवत धूसरी
मेदिनी क्षीर चुआवत धूसरी
मेदिनी क्षीर मेदिनी क्षीर चुआवत धूसरी
मेदिनी क्षीर
बोलिए।
चुआवत धूसरी
लट उरझी मन भावत धूसरी
लट उलझी मन भावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी
भरे हरियावत धूसरी सो कृपालु झांकी झांकन हित
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 शंभु समाधि भुलावत धूसरी
शंभु समाधि भुलावत धूसरी
शंभु समाधि भुलावत धूसरी धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
धूरी भरे हरियावत धूसरी
कृष्ण कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला कृष्ण
गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला
कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला भजो गोपाला भजो गोपाला कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला गोविंद कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला कृष्ण गोविंद कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला कृष्ण गोविंद गोविंद गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला 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 गोपाला भजो गोपाला गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला भजो गोपाला भजो गोपाला कृष्ण गोपाला 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 गोपाला भजो मुरली मनोहर नंद लाला कृष्ण गोपाला 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 कृष्ण गोपाला Gopala.
Krishna Govind Govind Gopala.
Krishna Govind Govind Gopala. Krishna Govind Govind Gopala. Govind बोलिए वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, श्रीमद् सद्गुरु सरकार की जय. Devotional listeners, now I humbly request your full attention, and I also request that you check your cell phone to make sure it has been turned off. Thank you. Yesterday, I spoke to you about what the Ramayan says. The topic of this series is Ram and Ramayan. So the Ramayan seems to suggest that God is the one who performs all our actions and that we are mere puppets in his hands. But then we learned that the true meaning of the verses from the Ramayan, they seem to suggest that God is the performer of all our actions. We learned that God is the one who enables us to perform actions by giving us a mind and an intellect, by giving us the ability to think and to take decisions. God allows us to perform actions. And from this point of view, it is said that God is the doer. Other than that, we humans have a choice. We are free to choose the kind of actions that we perform. We looked at some logics, may I remind you of these, that prove that God is not the performer of our actions. First of all, if God were the performer of all our actions, then why should we be suffering the consequences of those actions? Secondly, if God was the performer of all our actions, then we should have been all doing the same thing. But some people are doing the right thing, some are doing the wrong thing. Some people are attaining God, they are performing devotional acts. Others are shunning and abusing, even abusing God. And God says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyaha. I am equal to all living beings. No one is dear nor hateful to me. So why would he make some people perform good actions, other people perform sinful actions? Point number 3 is, if God were the performer of all our actions, then he wouldn't have told us in the scriptures what to do and what not to do. The Vedas are all about do's and don'ts. God tells us what to do and what not to do. If he is the performer of all our actions, then there's no need for him to say what to do, what not to do. He would then say, my dear children, I'm doing everything for you. You don't need to worry about anything. So there are many logics that were presented before you that prove that God is not the actual doer, performer of our actions. He's called that because he enables us to perform actions, but the choice of actions is with us. He leaves the choice of actions to us. And then I concluded the talk yesterday by saying that we need help in deciding what kind of actions we should be performing in life. By ourselves, we don't know. So the Ramayan tells us who is going to help us. Who is there to help mere mortals learn what is to be done in life? What kind of actions we should be performing? The Ramayan says, the one who helps, the one who is here to help all humanity is the Guru. Guru binu bhavanidhi tarai na koi, jo viranchi sankar sam hoi. Ramayana says no one can attain liberation from Maya without a guru. And even going not further, but that is going the ultimate. No one can attain God. No one can attain the knowledge of God. But the Ramayana also says, Guru binu hoi ki gyan. You cannot attain any knowledge without the Guru. You cannot attain spiritual knowledge without a Guru. We go to a math teacher to learn math. We'll go to the dance teacher to learn dance. We go to the piano teacher to learn piano. So when we want to learn about what our aim in life is, what our duty in life is, what our relationship with God is, what kind of actions we should perform, we need a divine teacher. And that divine teacher is known as the Guru. The word Guru is made of two syllables, Gu and Ru. Gu means ignorance, Ru means remover. Hence, Guru is the remover of ignorance. We can live our lives fruitfully. We can live them successfully. We can live our life successfully only when a Guru comes into our life, because he tells us who we are, who we belong to, what our aim in life is, and what we should be doing to realize that aim, to fulfill that aim. Even Bhagwan Shree Ram, let's look at his childhood. The Ramayana says, Prat kaal uthike raghunatha, mat pita guru na vahi matha. When Bhagwan Shree Ram was a little boy, he would get up early in the morning, and the first thing he did was to bow down to his mother, father, and Guru. He would bow down to his Guru. He was very subservient to his Guru. He would serve his Guru. He was very respectful to his Guru. And then when he was older, along with his brothers Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughna, he went to the Gurukul. He went to the Guru's ashram to learn from the Guru. Again the Ramayana says, Guru griha gaye, padhan raghurayi, alp kal vidya sab aayi. The Supreme Lord, who is performing earthly pastimes on earth, to teach his children, he goes to the Guru's ashram to learn submissively from the Guru. He sits at the lotus feet of the Guru. He serves the Guru. Imagine, if you will, what it's like to live in Gurukul, what it was like for Bhagwan Shree Ram to live in the Gurukul. He would be collecting firewood for fuel. He would be cleaning the ashram. He would be performing many tasks, because that is what a student does, that is what a disciple does. And he is the Supreme Lord, but he is teaching all humanity, look, this is how you treat a Guru, and this is how you learn from a Guru. Even I have a Guru, so I am teaching my children that they need a Guru, the divine teacher. Many people, I think almost the whole world knows the word Guru. It has come into the English language, but there are many misconceptions about the Guru. So many people want to get a mantra from the Guru. I personally have been asked, can you give a mantra? What is this about a mantra? Why is it so attractive? So many people think that by Guru giving them a mantra in the ear, they will attain God, they will attain all the knowledge, that there is some magic that happens when a Guru gives a mantra in the ear. How did this misconception come into being in the first place? Well, in the olden days, when there were so many genuine disciples and there were genuine gurus, nowadays they are very scarce. But when there were genuine gurus and there were genuine disciples, the disciple would go to the Guru's ashram and the Guru would teach the disciple. He would give the knowledge of the scriptures to the disciple. And the Guru doesn't give all the knowledge that's in the scriptures, because all that knowledge is not important. He gives the knowledge which is pertinent, which pertains to the spiritual uplift of the disciple. So the Guru would teach the disciple. He would give the knowledge of the scriptures to the disciple. He would rather answer the questions of the disciple so that there are no doubts left, no questions unanswered. He would also teach the disciple how to practice devotion. And when the disciple had become completely pure of heart, when he had become completely surrendered to God, then the Guru would give him, he would breathe a sacred mantra in the ear. By doing so, he could have done it any other way. This is just one of the ways the Guru would give divinity to the disciple. By breathing a sacred mantra into the ear, by doing so, he would give divinity to the disciple. He would take his Maya away and he would say, now you're surrendered fully to God. Now you belong to God. Now you will see God everywhere. You will see that God is omnipresent. There is no Maya left. Maya will not torment you ever again. Maya Shakti will remain, but it will not torment you. All your thoughts will be divine. There will be no thoughts of anger, greed, hatred, pride, lust, envy, hypocrisy, and the like. You will have all divine thoughts. You will see divinity in every person, in every creature, in every object. So giving the mantra in the ear was very significant, because by doing so, the Guru was giving divinity to the disciple. But in Kali Yuga, in this age of Kali, there is so much hypocrisy that so many people are saying, I got a mantra from my Guru. And the so-called Guru there's a huge hall, perhaps, or a huge tent that is put up, and there are maybe 10,000 people in there. And the Guru says, now all the speakers outside, they must be turned off. The only ones who can hear what I'm going to say are the people inside. They wish to be my disciples. So then he says, I am going to tell you a sacred mantra. I cannot go to each and every one of you. There's 10,000 of you. I cannot go and breathe the sacred mantra in everyone's ear. So I'm just going to say it. And you memorize it and you repeat it X number of times a day. And that's what's going on today. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Then everybody say, oh, I got a Guru mantra. Wow, this is great. That's not what Guru mantra means. Guru mantra is given at the end, after the disciple has been prepared, after the disciple has been given knowledge, after the disciple has practiced devotion. There are other misconceptions about the Guru. The Guru has to be a Brahmin. Gauranga Mahaprabhu lived 500 years ago, and he was a combination of Radha and Krishna who appeared on earth in the state of Bengal. He took birth in Bengal, and one of his disciples someone asked him a question, and that is, does a Guru have to be a Brahmin? And Gauranga Mahaprabhu said, no. Kiva Vipra kiva Nyasi Shudre kene noye Jai Krishna Tattva Veta Shai Guru hoye. He doesn't have to be from a Brahmin family. His caste, are you a Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra? Which class do you belong to? That does not apply to the Guru. He could belong to any class. He could be a Shudra, one who is looked down upon by society. It doesn't matter. The only thing is that he has to know God. Does he know God? Then yes, then he is a Guru regardless of the caste. A Guru has to be male. No, could be male, female, it doesn't matter. The Guru always wears saffron robes. Not always, no. So there are many misconceptions, but what do the scriptures say about a true Guru? How do you recognize a Guru? How do you go about recognizing a Guru? Well, we look at the meaning of the word guru, the giver of knowledge. So the first thing that one must look for in a guru is knowledge. When I listen to the words he speaks, am I getting the knowledge that I am seeking? Am I learning about the aim of my life? Am I learning about God? Are my questions being answered? Yes? Then go ahead and listen. Go on and listen more and more. So the first thing to do is to listen to the teachings of the Guru. And secondly, questions must be asked, because there are so many questions. There are cobwebs of confusion in the mind. There are so many doubts and questions in the mind that need to be answered, and doubts that need to be resolved. And in the Bhagavad Gita it is said, Sanshayatma vinashyati. Jo sanshay karta hai, uska vinash avashya hoga. So someone who has doubts cannot succeed, cannot move forward on the spiritual path. So questions must be answered. And a guru always answers questions. Sometimes you hear that a person asked a question from a guru and the disciple said, no, Guruji has taken Maun. He is observing the vow of silence. Now, it could be that a genuine guru is observing silence, but I tell you that a guru hardly remains quiet because he has so much to tell the world. Ramakrishna Paramahans had throat cancer, and he would not stop talking. His devotees, his disciples, such as Vivekananda, the most illustrious disciple of his, they would beg him, please, sir, do not talk. The doctor has recommended rest for your throat. And he would say, I would try. But again, he would start talking. He has so much to explain. He has so much to tell the world. How can he be observing silence? If he's observing silence, he is just doing his own sadhana. And if he's doing sadhana, he's not a guru, because he's still practicing devotion. Guru means one who is already perfect, who has attained perfection. Oh, Guruji is observing silence. I mean, he can answer your questions. He is observing silence for 5 years. Okay, I'll come back in 5 years. Guruji is still quiet. Why? He has renewed his vow of silence. And then after 5 years, it will be done again, because there are no answers. He dreads the questions that are being asked because he doesn't know the answers. There are so many people who act as if they're gurus, and they have some disciples. And those disciples advertise them. Oh, Guruji is this and Guruji is that. But it's very possible that Guruji does not even know the names of scriptures. The disciple is saying, Guruji knows all the scriptures. But it could be that the so-called Guruji doesn't even know the names. There was a lady, and there were many followers of hers. There was a female guru, if you will. She was called a guru, and there were many female devotees who had come to seek Maharajji's, to come and see Maharajji, to have his darshan. And Shri Maharajji asked her, what is your philosophy that you teach? She said, Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi? And Maharajji said, oh, I've heard of Isa Masi. What's Tattvamasi? Tattvamasi, she said, you have not heard Tattvamasi? And Jagat Guru Tam, fifth, original Jagat Guru, doesn't know Tattvamasi. Maharajji said, she kept on saying Tattvamasi. And I asked, what is Tattvamasi? She said, it's a great Mahavakya of the Vedas. Oh, what you mean is Tattvamasi. Thou art that, Tattvamasi. What kind of guru is this who does not even know how to pronounce Tattvamasi? Tattvamasi. This is not to show anyone down, but I just want to point out that Guru means something so, the meaning of the Guru is something so beautiful. And the Guru is such a powerful entity that we cannot call just anyone a Guru. You see, Guru is so important even to God, that God walks behind the Guru. Because this Guru is a fully surrendered devotee of God. Anubrajamyaham nityam puye yetyangri renubhi. The Bhagavad Mahapuran says that God walks behind that pure devotee, meaning the Guru, so that when the dust of his feet falls upon him, God says, when the dust of his feet, I'm walking behind him, when the dust of his feet falls on my body, I will become purified. That is who a Guru is. In a village in India, most of the people in the village were completely illiterate, but there was one man who was he was literate, and they called him Guruji, because he knew more than they all did. So once there was a death in the family of one of the villagers. Actually, there was a couple whose only son died, and he was a young man. So there was there was so much grief that they were experiencing. There was no end to their grief. They were inconsolable. So people said, Guruji, please go and give them your words of wisdom. And he did. He went there and he said, do you know, the Gita says that we are not the body, we are the soul. And nainam chindanti shastrani nainam dahati pavaka. The soul is indestructible, weapons cannot cut the soul. And he gave them a nice lecture. Look what the Ramayan says. Pragat so tanu tav aage sova, jiva nitya tumke hi lagi rova. For whom do you grieve? Are you grieving for the sake of the body that you are yourself willingly cremating? Or are you grieving for the sake of the soul that never dies? For whom do you grieve? So now the couple, they were consoled by these wonderful words, and Guruji went away. One day the same couple was walking through the village, and they passed in front of Guruji's house, and there were loud cries coming from within. They were alarmed, so they went inside, and they saw this man they called Guruji wailing loudly. And they said, Guruji, Guruji, what's wrong? What happened? He was wailing so much, he could hardly talk, but then he controlled himself and he said, my goat died. They said, excuse us? He said, my goat died. You're crying for your goat? Yes. Our son died. You told us not to cry. Your goat has died and you're crying so much? He said, yes, but there's a difference. They asked, what is the difference? He said, that was your son. This was my goat. That is the difference. Par upadesh kushal bahutere. He was lecturing to them, but he himself was devastated when his goat died. And they call him Guruji. And this is how the word is being misused. And it's a very serious misuse. It's a damaging misuse. The Vedas tell us that the word Guru means one who has fulfilled two conditions. A Guru is one who fulfills two conditions. Number one is Shrotriyam, number two is Brahmanishtam. Shrotriyam means that he has complete knowledge of all scriptures, without exception. And Brahmanishta means that he has attained God realization. And such a Guru, the Ramayan says, it's a beautiful analogy that the Ramayan gives. Ram Sindhu Ghan Sajjan Dhira Chandan Taru Hari Sant Samira. Ramayan says that Bhagwan Shree Ram, God is like an ocean. And a Guru, a saint, meaning a Guru, is like the clouds. The ocean gives the ocean is a large reservoir of water. So the ocean gives us so much water. But the water is salty. We can't drink it. It's of no use to us. So what happens? Clouds come in. They absorb the water from the ocean, the salty water. They sweeten it. Then they give it back to us after having sweetened it. And now we can use this water for drinking and for other purposes. So we are very thankful. We are very grateful to the ocean. But we are even more grateful to the clouds. So Ram, Sindhu. Bhagwan Ram is the Sindhu, meaning the ocean. And Ghan Sajjan Dhira. And the Guru, the saints, they are like the clouds. So we are eternally grateful to Bhagwan Shree Ram. We are eternally grateful to God. But we are even more grateful to the Guru who teaches us about God, who teaches us about the laws of God, the instructions that God gives in the scriptures. We cannot learn them by ourselves. We read a scripture and we completely misinterpret it because ours is a material mind. हमारा मन माइक है ना, तो जब हम दिव्य शब्द पढ़ते हैं तो उसका भावार्थ कुछ गलत ही लगा लेते हैं. So when we read a scripture, these are divine words and we think we understand. Oh, I understand Hindi. I can read the Ramayan. I can understand it. Some people say, very few people say, I know Sanskrit very well and I can read the Vedas. The Vedas are now in the written form. I can read the Bhagavad Puran and I can understand because I know the language. It's not about the language. It's about the divinity of the language that's in there. The words seem to mean one thing and they mean something totally different. For instance, the word Vishnu has been used by the Vedas. Sometimes Vishnu means Vishnu, who is the creator of one universe. And then there are countless Vishnus because there are countless universes. And sometimes the word Vishnu means Mahavishnu. There's only one Mahavishnu. And under him there are countless Vishnus. We have no way of knowing when Vishnu means Vishnu and when it means Mahavishnu. There are so many different words used in so many different ways. Only someone who has a divine mind and a divine intellect can tell us the true meaning of the scriptures. So we are thankful to God, we are grateful to God, but we are even more grateful to the Guru. In the Ramayan, we read about the confusion of Garud. Garudji, he is known as the topmost devotee and the topmost knower of, he has the topmost knowledge as well. He excels in both knowledge as well as devotion. Jnani Bhakt Shiromani Tribhuvan Pati Karyan. And he is also the eternal vehicle of Bhagwan Vishnu. But when he witnessed the divine pastimes of Bhagwan Shree Ram, he became very confused. And he saw Bhagwan Shree Ram being controlled by a trifling demon, Rakshas, in a Nagpash, in the form of a serpent. The serpent had subdued Bhagwan Shree Ram. He saw this and he became very confused. And he thought, Bhav bandhan te chhutai nar japi jakar naam kharv nisachar bandheu nag pas soi ram. He thought this is supposed to be the Supreme Lord? That a trifling demon has defeated him, conquered him? This cannot be God, because God is that divine personality, supreme personality, by taking whose name, even his name is so powerful that by taking his name, countless souls have gone beyond. They have crossed the ocean of Maya. This Ram cannot be the Supreme Lord because he himself is being bound by Nagpash. He became very confused. So then he went here, he went there just to get an answer. Please clarify my confusion, destroy my confusion, tell me what this is all about. He went everywhere, but finally he had to go to Kagbhushundi Ji, because Kagbhushundi Ji is also a saint in the form of a crow, and Garuji also is in the form of a bird, an eagle. So they said, Khag jane khag hi ke bhaka. Because you're two both the same type, then you can understand very well from what he has to say. So Garuji was sent to Kagbhushundi. He said to Kagbhushundi Ji, I am very confused about this Ram. I've heard that he's God, but I don't believe he is. Please tell me. Please destroy my confusion. Give me the answers that I need. So Kagbhushundi Ji said to him, you need to spend some time with me. You need to stay in my ashram and I will give you your answers, but it cannot be done immediately. The fire of confusion is burning so brightly within you. It will take some time for the water of satsang to extinguish that fire. When you stay for some time with me and I will give you the knowledge, that knowledge will destroy your confusion. So Guru is the one who gets rid of our confusions. We have so many confusions, so many doubts, so many questions. And we can't be talking about these to each other because the people we talk to are as confused as we are. If we go around asking friends and family members, then it's like we are blind and we're asking a blind man for directions. It'll be the case of the blind leading the blind. What will happen? Both will fall into a ditch. The scriptures say that you need a guru. Guru binu hoi ki gyan, as I quoted from the Ramayana earlier. But at the same time, understand who a guru is and accept a genuine guru. If you accept someone who is a seeker, he's not a guru, he's a seeker. He himself is a seeker. That's like you want to swim across the ocean, across a lake, and you want someone to help you, and you think he's an expert swimmer, and you climb on his back, and the fact is that he's going to drown, he's learning how to swim himself. So both will drown. So he's not a guru, he's just a seeker. You cannot accept him as a guru. I'll tell you something that happened to me personally. I was in Trinidad, West Indies. I started going there and teaching there in 1988. And I started preaching right here in Toronto in 1987, nearby Toronto, in 1987. So in 1988, I was in Trinidad and I was very new at everything. And maybe in 1989 or 1990, I went there again and again. And there was a couple who said, can you be our guru? And I said, no, I cannot be your guru. I am not a guru, but I will put you in touch with a guru and you'll get the benefit of a guru. Jagat Guru Shri Kripaluji Maharaj is my guru and he is the guru. They said, but we don't know him. We have never been to India. We know you. So can you be our guru? And I said, I'm sorry, I cannot be. But they kept insisting. So I said, yes, I'll be your guru. You will? Yes. But you have to listen to my instructions. You have to obey my instructions. They said, we'll do anything. I said, my first instruction is that you accept him as your guru. And they were stunned. They didn't expect this. And they left. And I said, good riddance. Because to call yourself a guru when you're not a guru is a grave sin. The end result is that the person who calls himself a guru and is not a guru, will definitely go to hell after death. That's a punishment. And not only that, but the person who accepts such a one as guru will also go to the same place, because he'll go where his so-called guru has gone. So I said to this couple, no, I cannot commit this sin. I cannot do this to myself, that I will call myself a guru. I am not a guru. But when they insisted, I said, accept Maharaji as a guru. So I understood that they didn't really want a guru. So, from the Ramayan, we learn that only the Guru can teach us about the purpose of life, the noble mission that we are to fulfill in life, and also how to fulfill. Guru is not someone who says, okay, now you need to get to the destination. Then we ask, well, how do I get there? You figure it out. A guru does not say that, just like a doctor doesn't say, well, you have this, you're suffering from this disease, and so, okay, well, thank you for letting me know, but how do I get rid of it? How do I get better? I don't know. You figure it out. Who would accept such a doctor? Or what if the doctor says, well, here's a variety of medications. You choose the one you like. Do you like this nice pink tablet? Or do you want an injection? Do you want something liquidy? Do you like liquid? Do you like this? Do you like that? Do you want something ointment? What kind of doctor are you? You are the doctor. You tell me what I need to do. So you can't go to a guru and the guru says, well, okay, you want to know what to do? What have you been doing so far? Guruji, I've been reading the Hanuman Chalisa every Tuesday. Well, keep on doing that. Nothing else? No. Theek hai, acha hai. Good. Keep on doing that. Guruji, I've been fasting every Monday. Oh, very good. Keep on doing that. But I'm not getting anywhere by doing that. Keep on doing it. You'll get somewhere. Guruji, I read the Lalita Sahasranam, Vishnu Sahasranam. Bahut acha hai. Very good. Keep on doing it. Then why do we need a guru? Guru is the one who will tell you, look, what you have been doing up until now, and this is what Sri Maharaj used to say. You've been doing this up until now. It's not wrong. It's not wrong that you've been reciting the Ramayan, you have been reading certain verses from the Gita. That's not wrong. But it's not so right. It's not taking you to your destination. So now you need to do this. And he would say exactly what we need to do. And that I will share with you. Not right now, but in the next talk. There are 3 talks remaining. So I will share that with you, but he would say exactly what you need to do. And that philosophy, that method did not change for anyone. It's not like if a Hindu goes to him, Sri Maharaj says, do this. If Christian goes, Maharaj says, well, you're used to doing something different, so you do that. And if a Muslim goes, Maharaj would say, now you do this. No, for everyone, it's the same thing. For everyone, it's the same thing. And a guru's philosophy is universal. Everyone can follow it. It's universal. You see, all the religions out there, there are 11 main religions in the world today. And all of them say the same thing. At the base level, they all say the same thing. There's one God, and you need to surrender to God. We need the grace of God. All that is the same. So then one says, okay, we call that supreme entity God. Another says, I call the supreme entity Allah. Another says, I call the supreme entity Ahur Mazd. Another says, I call the supreme entity Krishna, and I call him Ram, and I have many names for that supreme entity. But I believe in one. So all the religions say really the same thing. The Guru's message has to be universal. When I started sending out messages called Words of Wisdom that many of you receive, and then they got turned into books, Words of Wisdom, Volume 1, 2, and 3. But many times I'm still getting emails from people who say, wow, this is a real Christian message. Or I will hear, this is a message from the Quran. That's exactly the message from the Quran. This is exactly a message from the Gita. So people following different religions are saying that these messages are from my religion. Why? Because they're based on the philosophy of a guru, Sri Maharaj, Jagat Guru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, and his message is universal. It is the message of all the scriptures, of all the major religions in the world. That is why. Jagat Guru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, remember the Guru means one who is Shrotriyam and Brahmanishtam. So he had knowledge. Shrotriyam means one who has knowledge, complete knowledge of all the scriptures in existence without exception. So Sri Maharaj was invited to a mosque and he gave lecture. And Sri Maharaj would what he did in that lecture was so beautiful. He gave the testimony from the Quran Sharif, and then he would say the same is in the Vedas. Then it was a Quran Sharif, Vedas, Quran Sharif, Vedas, Purans. It's a beautiful, beautiful lecture in which Sri Maharaji has shown that universality of all religions. All the religions have the same message. You could take his message to the church, to the synagogue, to the Gurudwara, anywhere, all the places of worship. And people there listening to it, if you take out the words Krishna and Ram and, obviously those, and you say God, then people will say, well, that's my message. That's the message I'm used to hearing. This is the message of my religion. A guru's message is a universal message. It's not for certain people who call themselves Hindu. It's not like that. It's for everyone. And Guru is a divine messenger of God. You see, God has two main servants. And please pay attention to this. Two main servants. One is a Guru. God sends his divine messengers to earth and he says, teach my children, my human children who have become very careless. They have no time to think about the aim in life. So wake them up and teach them. So the Guru comes. And he's maligned, he is mistreated. These gurus, these saints, messiahs, messengers, sometimes they're given poison, they're sent to jail, they're nailed to the cross. Many atrocities are committed towards them. But they come to this world and they are abused. But they keep on coming to this world because they have only one purpose in life, and that is to serve God. And even if they're abused, I should say, they still keep coming to the world. And when we don't listen to them, God has another servant, maid servant, and that is Maya, the energy, the power called Maya. And God says, look, these children of mine, they've become delinquents. They don't listen to my pure devotees. They don't listen to my messengers. So now you go and you punish them. So Maya comes and gives us a beating. A saint, a guru is very loving. Maya is not so forgiving. Maya Maya beats us. What does that mean? It means when a husband beats up on his wife, when a wife ill-treats a husband, when children say to parents, who are you? I want nothing to do with you. When we are abused like this in the world, when someone mistreats us, cheats us, all this goes on, then we say, oh my God, oh my God. Because Maya is giving us a beating. God says, you didn't listen to my saints. Now I will send Maya to set you right, to teach you. She will punish you. And this is what happens when a guru comes to this world. He's always praised after he leaves this earth. After he leaves, he is praised. Oh, this saint was in this world. Wow, Guru. This Guru was here and how wonderful it is. But while he's here, and you can look at the life history of Surdas, Tulsidas, Meera and so on. Mostly they are ill-treated. But after the departure, then we say, oh, Sant Tulsidas, Sant Surdas, Mirabai. We take their name with reverence. When they were here, we accused them of so many crimes and so many falsehoods we accuse them of. But when they leave, we then respect them. So, a guru is a most excellent servant of God. He's a messenger sent by God because God loves us. God loves his children. And all the creatures are children of God. Sab mam priya sab mam upjaye, sab te adhik manuj mohi bhaye. Ramayan says, God says in the Ramayan, all the creatures are my children. But I love my human children the most. Sab te adhik manuj mohi bhaye. I love my human children the most. So out of love and affection for us, God sends his messengers to wake us up. And this is why the Vedas say, Uttishtat, Jagrat, Prapya Varani Bodhat. O humans, awaken, arise, awaken, wake up from your stupor of Maya. You've been sleeping in Maya. Wake up. Awaken, arise, and seek the Guru's holy association so that you may learn about God from him. And the Guru does not teach only about God, but the very first lesson Guru teaches is, he answers the question, who am I? We don't know the answer to this question by ourselves. We do not know it. Who am I? We know it, we've memorized it. I am the soul. And then, I am the soul. I'm not the body, I'm the soul. And we get a little bit bruise on the hand or on the leg or on the foot. We say, oh my God, it's hurting so much. We forget all about the fact we are the soul. I'm the body, I'm the body, I'm the body. That's what we know, but we say, I am the soul, I know that. बहुत से लोग ऐसे जो कहते हैं हम तो इंडिया से हैं. हाँ जी, हम भी हैं. हमें सब कुछ पता है. आप हमारे बच्चों को बहुत अच्छा सिखाती हैं. हम कहते हैं हम आपको भी सिखाते हैं. आप इंडिया से हैं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि आप सर्वज्ञ हैं, सब कुछ जानते हैं. रामायण का नाम सुना है, मानते हैं. गीता का नाम सुना है, मानते हैं. पर सब कुछ पता है, ऐसा नहीं. बहुत से लोग ऐसे जो कहते हैं मेरे बच्चे ना बहुत ही इंटेलिजेंट, उसको ना सब ना ये गीता रामायण वगैरह सब पता है. क्या बात कर रहे हो? सब पता है. कैसे पता है? कैसे पता चला? वो संत है, महात्मा है, गुरु है. वो आरती कर लेता है, कितना अच्छा है, सब कुछ जानता है. We set very low standards. Oh, my child knows everything. What does he know? He knows how to do aarti. That's not hard. That's not difficult. Just because we come from India doesn't mean we know everything. Not at all. The fact that we think we know everything about God and godliness, that proves our ignorance. We have so much to learn. So, Guru is the one who teaches. And what we need to do is to be humble enough to accept a Guru. There was a woman and she said to me, you know, Didi Ji, I don't believe in a Guru, okay? I believe that Lord Krishna will come himself for me. He will come and he will take me away to his divine kingdom, Golok. I said, well, you love Krishna so much? I love Krishna, she said. I don't believe in the Guru. I said, I don't believe that you love Krishna. She said, no, I love him. How can you say I don't? I say you don't. How can you say that? So you don't love his words. He's saying in the Gita, you need a Guru to come to me, and you're saying you don't need a Guru and Krishna will come himself. You are going against what Sri Krishna says. You're going against what God says, and yet you say you love God. She was speechless. Of course, it says in the Gita, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. If you're a seeker, you need a Guru. And you need to surrender fully. Tadvidhi pranipatena. Pranipatena, fully, surrender fully to the Guru. Not just do pranam externally, not just bow your head, but bow your mind. Shri Guru Charano mein Govind Radhe, sir ko hi nahi, man ko bhi jhuka de. You have to accept him mentally. You humble yourself and surrender yourself. Surrender your mind. In other words, accept what he's saying and accept his instructions and follow them. So you say you love Sri Krishna, you love God, and yet when he says in the Gita, Bhagavad Gita, which carries such a universal message, when Sri Krishna says you cannot come to me unless you come through a Guru. Your Guru will bring you to me. And you don't believe his words, and yet you love Krishna. Out of our arrogance and pride, we say so much that makes no sense whatsoever. A woman said to Sri Maharajji, now imagine, Jagat Guru Uttam, Sri Kripaluji Maharaj. She said, Maharajji, I've heard Krishna was quite flirtatious. Sri Maharajji said, I've heard the same. Maharajji, I am a woman of high character. If he comes today to this world, I would not let him touch me. Maharajji said, you have nothing to worry about. I don't. He doesn't touch the likes of you. He doesn't touch people like you. God is coming to earth and you are totally misinterpreting his actions. You think he was an ordinary man and that he was after some women. That's what you have understood. And with this kind of thought, do you think that you are worthy of being touched by Krishna? Shri Maharaj Ji said, "Koi chinta ki baat nahi hai, tum sarikon ko wo nahi chute." So our arrogance, that we are even greater than God, that I don't accept what God does. Guru is the one Guru can help us only if we are submissive, if we are humble, that only when we accept that I really don't know anything much. Or whatever I have learned so far, it hasn't served me so much, so I need to learn something genuine. I have been fasting, I have been reading from the Gita, I have been reciting the Ramayan, but I'm not getting anywhere. So now I am going to just ask a true Guru. I'm going to surrender to a true Guru so I can learn what to do so that I may just go ahead and do it. Because the window of opportunity is very small. Life is very short. In Bhagwan Ram's times, people used to live for thousands of years. You know, Bhagwan Ram was here on earth for 11,000 years. Then in Dwapar Yug, the age before this one, before Kali Yug, people lived for hundreds of years. And now if someone lives for 100 years, it's quite a marvel. Wow, you made it to 100. That's amazing. So we have a small, very small window of opportunity. We have to look at our age. How old am I? And realistically, how much more do I have, even if I live a long life? According to today's standards, we have very, very little time. So a guru is absolutely essential in life. Our scriptures say that we can practice devotion to God and Guru together, or only Guru, but we cannot practice devotion to God alone and reach the destination. God and Guru together, or only Guru. Because if you worship only the Guru, which is not recommended, Sri Maharaj Ji himself said, I don't recommend that, because the Guru comes to you in the human form, so it's very easy to think he's a human. So worship God and Guru together. And this is what Shvetashvatara Upanishad says. Yasya deve para bhaktir yatha deve tatha guru tasya ite kathita hirtha prakashante mahatmanah. Practice devotion to the divine Guru, the divine teacher, in the same way as you practice devotion to God. There should be no difference. Because as the Ramayan says, Janat tumahi hoi jai. When one attains God, he becomes just like God. In other words, God gives to the surrendered soul, and I had explained this in an earlier lecture, God gives to the surrendered soul two main gifts, and that is, those two are unlimited knowledge and immeasurable bliss. Anant Gyan and Anant Anand. So now the saint, the Guru, the God-realized soul, the fully surrendered one, he becomes just like God. He has the same powers as God. And if there's one power he does not have, it is the power of creation. Jagat Vyapara Varjam. Brahma Sutra says that God does not give to anyone the task of creation. And no saint has ever wanted it. No Guru has ever asked for it. So God reserves that task for himself. But in every other way, God and Guru are the same. But now the question in our mind is, the next question that follows is that, what is the method taught by the Guru? What is the method of living a very successful life, spiritually successful life? What are the instructions of a Guru? That is the next question. The Ramayan is going to help us answer this question. The Ramayan as interpreted by, as explained by Jagat Guruttam, Sri Kripaluji Maharaj, my divine Gurudev. That I will leave till the next lecture. Boliye Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. Siyavar Ramchandra ki Jai. Jagat Guruttam Sri Kripaluji Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. जय जय श्री राधे।